And this leads me to the Islamification of the United Kingdom. Okay? We're going to dive into why all of what you reported is happening, because I think this is probably a point. The population of the UK is 69 million. Okay. The Muslim population, however, is 4 million. That represents around 6% of the population. Now, here's what 6% of the population leads to. With only 6% of the population, they've managed to elect the mayor of London. So, the mayor of London is Muslim. The mayor of Birmingham is Muslim. The mayor of Leeds is Muslim. The mayor of Blackburn is Muslim. The mayor of Sheffield is Muslim. The mayor of Oxford is Muslim. The mayor of Luton is Muslim. This never ends. The mayor of Oldham is Muslim, and the mayor of Rochdale, don't know, is Muslim. This is what only 6% of the population have been able to do in the UK. Over 3,000 mosques exist in the UK. I'd be surprised if that's not more than churches now, right? And the UK, by the way, has a state religion, the Church of England, right? With the king, the head of state, as the guardian of the faith. It's part of his name. His title, guardian of the faith, or protector of the faith. Sorry, that's what he says. There are now more than 50 Sharia councils across the UK and 130 Sharia courts in the UK. I don't even understand how that can exist. How could a separate, a different, a altogether incompatible legal system exist within the common law English system? Don't ask me. 78% of Muslim women do not work, and as such receive state support and free accommodations. 63% of Muslims do not work and receive state support and free accommodation. Now let's look at the birth rate. Muslim families have on average 3 kids per woman, while the British birth rate is only 1.41. So there's twice as many Muslim kids being born every year than British kids being born. Every school in the UK now requires Islam to be taught. The most common baby name in the UK is, of course, Mohammed. I don't want to sound alarmist, but the Anglo-Saxon is being replaced.
In the UK, 100%.
Yeah. And then it leads to the numbers you quoted. It just does. It's. I mean, unless you can identify what's changed in the last 20 years.
If you've been doing any research about the UK, you should know about the grooming gangs and the stuff that these people do. Essentially, they will kidnap young children, put them in human trafficking type of environments, and commit assault. And they will create rings around it. And this is a real phenomenon. You cannot just sweep that one under the rug. It has to be addressed fully. You go, like Tommy Robinson was talking about Luton, Luton, that city, where this has become such a disaster for that place. And ignoring it and trying to be culturally sensitive and going the liberal route of, oh no, we just have to find a way to get along and everyone can get along, and it doesn't work. It does not apply to this situation. We're talking about violent offenders committing crime, and they're immigrants. They're not from the UK. Essentially, you're being invaded by barbarians.
But why aren't they being deported? Isn't that common sense? You come to a foreign nation and you commit a crime. Why are you still welcome?
They're softer on crime because of that. This happened in Canada. This happened in Canada recently, and I'd love to... there was a judge who gave a softer sentence to a criminal who, I gotta look this up. I'm not gonna just
I think what it is that they utilized their origin, their background, as a lessening factor in the sentencing of their crime, something like that.